What comes to your mind when you hear the word crown princesses? Future queen, beauty, elegance, or maybe pretty outfits? However, in the luxurious realm of royalty, there are some crown princesses who not only hold a graceful nature, but also the royal set of wealth that goes beyond the imagination of a commoner. But do you know who these royals are? Maybe not. In today's video, we bring you a list of the 12 richest crown princesses in the world, so without further ado, let's start. At number 12, we have a princess from small Polynesian nation. This is Naitacala, Crown Princess of Tonga. Naitacala Fakafana was born in 1987 to Kinikini Lau Tutotasi, who was the 7th Lord of Fakafana, the owner of the Ma'ufanga estate in Tonga. Coming from a prestigious Tongan family, the princess grew up in an affluent environment, but her position and her influence doubled when she married the prince of the nation, Crown Prince Tupotua Ulu Kalala, in 2012. The ceremony was held at the Centennial Church of Tonga in Nuku Alafa, which was attended by more than 2,000 guests. With this wedding, she became the princess of the nation. However, her position within the royal family was further alleviated when her husband became the crown prince in 2012, making her the crown princess of the nation. Now, the net worth of the princess is around $800,000, and being a princess of a nation that supports monarchy, her wealth is present in the form of huge inherited landholdings. This includes commercial farming lands that grow tons of watermelon sugar and even vanilla, which are exported to foreign lands and make around 40% of their wealth. And apart from this, she also owns villas and mansions in the coastal regions that solely run the tourism industry, which has generated around $80,000 for the princess. Coming up next, we have an Italian princess, Princess Vittoria from the Royal House of Savoy. Princess Vittoria Cristina Maria di Savoy was born in 2003 in Switzerland as the eldest child of the Prince of Venice, Emmanuel Filiberto, which made her a part of the House of Savoy. Now, this is a noble house with a rich history that stretches back to 1003 AD, almost 1020 years ago. But in modern times, this royal house holds no political power within the nation. However, her path to becoming the crown princess started with Princess Vittoria's grandfather, Vittorio Emanuele, Prince of Naples, who proposed a change in rule allowing females to inherit the throne. And later in June 2023, her father announced his decision to renounce his claim as the heir apparent in favor of Princess Vittoria, making her the crown princess of Italy. Now, coming to the wealth part, the net worth of this princess is around $900,000. This wealth of the princess doesn't include any allowance from the government, but most of her wealth comes from two sources. One is the inherited wealth, which is estimated to be around $400,000 and includes land and property. Apart from this, her major and constant source of wealth is her modeling career. Princess Vittoria, being a successful influencer and model, earns her with brand endorsements and modeling contracts, which has made around $400,000 in itself. Next, we have a princess from the Kelantan state of Malaysia, and this is Sophie Louise Johansson Petra, Crown Princess of Kelantan. Shea Puan Sophie Louise Johansson Petra was born in 1986 in Mantorp, Sweden. On the contrary to her husband, she was born into a common Swedish family, but with a strong dedication for success. She focused on her education. She graduated in English and sociology studies, after which, following her academic pursuits, she sought new experiences and moved to the United Kingdom, where she took on various government roles in foreign nations. However, her life took a glorious change when she married Crown Prince Tengku Muhammad Faiz Petra on the 19th of April 2019 at Istana Bali Besar Palace of Kelantan. With this marriage, not only did she make a transition from a common Swedish citizen to the Crown Prince of Kelantan, but also, with this event, she also became a core member of the Royal House of Long Eunice, which still rules the state and holds a strong grip over national politics. Now, the net worth of this 37-year-old princess is around $1 million, and this net worth largely includes agricultural land to make revenue from growing rice and rubber. But apart from this, she also receives annual allowances from within the royal family, which amounts to around $300,000. Next, we have a princess who belongs to Spain, and this is Crown Princess Leonor from the Royal House of Bourbon-Anjou. Princess Leonor de Todos los Santos de Bourbon y Ortiz was born 2005 in Madrid as the eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, which made her part of the historic Royal House of Bourbon-Anjou. However, Leonor's path to the crown started with the constitutional reform in 2006. This reform altered the order of succession in favor of absolute primogeniture. This meant that the firstborn, regardless of gender, would inherit the throne. Due to this reason, when her father King Felipe VI ascended to the Spanish throne in 2014, the princess, being the firstborn of the king, became the crown princess of Spain. Now, the net worth of this princess is around $1.5 million, and around 80% of this wealth is inherited wealth, which is present in the form of estate lands and a few small businesses that are spread in different parts of Spain. And since the princess is only 18 years of age, this royal wealth of her Royal Highness is mostly regulated and maintained by the Spanish royal family. However, apart from this, she also possesses few funds in the form of government bond and gold, which is worth around $300,000, and these funds are secured in her name until she reaches the age of 21. At number 8, we have the Jordanian princess. This is Princess Rajwa Al Hussein from the royal house of Hashemite. Born in 1994, Rajwa Al Saif is the youngest of 4 children born to Saudi businessman Khalid Al Saif, who is the president of the privately owned Al Saif Group. Now, coming from a wealthy family, she grew up in a non-royal but luxurious environment. However, her life took a transformative turn when she entered into a union with Hussein, Crown Prince of Jordan. The union of these 2 attractive individuals was a majestic wedding ceremony held at Amman, the 1st of June 2013. And with this wedding, a commoner from Saudi became the Crown Princess of Jordan. As a princess, the power of this royal family is mostly limited to ceremonious roles, and this limited power also shows in her net worth, which stands around $3 million, which may sound like a lot, but it's too low for a crown princess, and it's due to the fact that she is fairly new to the royal world, and many believe this wealth to grow substantially in the future. However, this $3 million net worth of Her Royal Highness includes stock investments in Al Saif Group, which is worth around $2 million. She also owns private funds, worth around $500,000 she received from her father during her wedding. Next on the list, we have Kiko, the crown princess from the Imperial House of Japan. Princess Kiko, whose full name is Kiko Kawashimi, was born in 1966 into a common Japanese family where her father, Tatsuhiko Kawashima, was a chief researcher in the IIASA in Austria. Now, coming from an academically strong family, she did her master's and PhD in humanities. However, the life of this beautiful princess took a dramatic turn when she became linked with the imperial family through her marriage to Crown Prince Fumihito of Japan. Their union took place on the 29th of June 1990 in a grand ceremony at the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo. This marriage not only made her a princess of the Japanese royal family, but also sent up a trend where Japanese imperial males marry middle-class commoners of academic prominence. Now, as a princess, her role within the nation is mostly ceremonious, for which she's allocated an annual budget of nearly $500,000 by the Japanese government to fulfill official duties. Now, as a member of the Japanese royal family, Princess Kiko also owns land properties which include commercial lands as well as agricultural lands in Japan, which are worth around $1 million and are maintained by the Imperial Royal House. Now, all this wealth takes the net worth of the Japanese princess to more than $3 million. At number 6, we have the princess who comes from the Royal House of Glucksburg, and this is Mary, Crown Princess of Denmark. Mary Elizabeth Donald was born 5th of February 1972 as the youngest of 4 born to John Donaldson and Henrietta Donaldson. Mary's life took a fairy tale turn when she met the Crown Prince Frederick of Denmark at a pub in Sydney during the 2000 Summer Olympics. However, on May 14, 2004, Mary Donaldson became Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, as she exchanged vows with Crown Prince Frederick in a lavish ceremony at Copenhagen Hall. Though this 51-year-old princess holds the title of a crown princess, she holds no special power, but she does hold rich status within the nation. Now, the net worth of this Danish princess is around $5 million, and this wealth mostly comes from 2 major sources. Firstly, the Crown Prince receives around $27,375 per month, or around $328,509 per year from the government of Denmark in the form of an allowance, provided to cover the daily expenses. And apart from this, her asset portfolio includes around 350 acres of land in Denmark, worth around $1 billion. And she also owes her fortune to smart stock investments and substantial property holdings worth more than $2 million. Next, we have Crown Princess Elizabeth, Duchess of Brabant from Belgium. Born October 25, 2001 in Brussels, she's the eldest child of King Felipe and Queen Mathilde of Belgium. Now, Crown Princess Elizabeth's path to becoming the heir to the Belgian throne started 10 years ago before Elizabeth's birth, when a new act of succession was passed introducing absolute primogeniture. This act allowed the firstborn of the king to hold the position of heir apparent to the throne. However, this law became a reality in 2013 when her father ascended to the Belgian throne, making her the crown princess, and if she ascended to the throne, she would be the first queen in the history of Belgium to rule in her own right. Now, the net worth of this 22-year-old crown princess is around $3 million, and most of her net worth comes from inherited royal wealth, which includes funds and investments secured by the royal family in the name of the princess. This wealth is estimated to be more than $5 million, and it's believed that this wealth will be available to the princess once she completes her education. And apart from this, she also received $1.53 million from the government in the form of allowances given to her for her royal services. Next, we have a princess from the Netherlands, and that's Catharina-Amalia, Princess of Orange. Born in 2003, Catharina-Amalia Beatrix Cameron Victoria is the eldest daughter of King William Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, and this royal lineage made the princess a core member of the historic House of Orange-Nassau. However, Catharina-Amalia's journey to becoming the crown princess began in 2013 when her father, William Alexander, ascended to the throne, April 30th, 2013, making her the heir to the Dutch throne. Though this position doesn't come with any special power, it's considered important in the Netherlands as this position will present her with the responsibility to represent the nation at international events. But unlike the royals of Europe, the princess receives no allowances from the government and it's because she turned down her nearly $2 million allowance until she takes up royal duties. But even besides this, she possesses a large amount of wealth, and it comes from the inherited wealth, which is secured in the form of various funds and lucrative investments managed by the royal family. And it's estimated to be around $4 million. All this takes the net worth of the princess to be more than $6 million, but it's believed once Princess Catharina-Amalia ascends to the throne and becomes Queen of the Netherlands, she will inherit the extensive wealth accumulated by the Dutch royal family, which will be around $80 million. At number 3, we have Sarah, Crown Princess of Brunei, who belongs to the royal house of Wolkaya. Sarah binti Salah Abdurrahman was born in 1987 as a distant member of the royal family. However, at the age of 18, Sarah, while attending a pre-university course, she was noticed by the royal family who got impressed with her elegant nature, charm, and looks. Later, during the same year in 2004, she entered into an arranged marriage with the Crown Prince of Brunei, Al-Muhtadi Billah. This makes her a core member of the Brunei family, and being a member of the royal family that rules the nation, and it's due to this that she holds a good financial power within the nation as well. And her financial power clearly shows in her net worth, which is around $6 million. To begin with, the princess lives quite a luxurious life in the biggest royal palace in the world, called Istanbul Nur Ayman, which is worth around $1.5 billion. And her wealth mostly includes land holdings in Brunei, which is estimated to be around $2 to $3 million. Additionally, she also receives a portion of the revenue generated from Brunei's oil export industry, which is the monarchy's major income source. And since Brunei royal family loves gold, it's estimated to be around $500,000 worth of gold being secured in her name as well. Coming up next, we have the Crown Princess Vittoria of Sweden, who belongs to the royal house of Bernadette. Crown Princess Vittoria, whose full name is Victoria Ingrid Alison Desiree, was born in 1980 in Solna, Sweden. She's the eldest child of King Carl XVI Gustav and Queen Sylvia. This royal lineage made her part of the royal house of Bernadette. It traces back its history to the early 19th century. Her journey to becoming the crown princess began with the change in the Swedish Act of Succession in 1979, which granted equal rights to the throne regardless of gender. The new law meant that Victoria, as the eldest child, could become their heir apparent to the Swedish throne. And following the law, she actually became the crown princess of Sweden when she was born. Now, the net worth of the Swedish crown prince is around $10 million, and most of her wealth includes royal properties and assets in Sweden, which the royal family over the years have earned through their rule in Sweden. But beyond the royal properties, this 46-year-old princess owns a few small businesses in Stockholm, like 3 gyms, and even a few retail shops, which add up in her income. And apart from this, she also receives around $400,000 each year from the government of Sweden for her royal responsibilities, which is representing her nation at international platforms. At number 1, we have Marie Chantal, Crown Princess of Greece from the Royal House of Glucksburg. Marie Chantal Miller was born in 1968 into a non-royal but wealthy Miller family, where her father is Robert Warren Miller, who's a successful businessman and billionaire. And even Marie Chantal, before entering into a royal family, was a successful businesswoman herself, with millions to her net worth, as she was not only running multiple businesses, but also helping her father manage his businesses. However, Marie Chantal's life took a turn when she met Crown Prince Pavlos of Greece during a party in New Orleans in 1992, and thus began a romantic tale. After 3 long years of courtship, their relationship became official when the couple married in 1995 at a grand wedding, which was set at St. Sophia's Cathedral in London. With this wedding, she became the crown princess of the nation. Despite holding a prominent position, she receives no allowances from the government, but most of her wealth comes from her businesses, one of which is a $50 million valued luxurious child's-wear brand called Marie Chantal, founded by the princess. And apart from this company, she also owns more than a dozen luxurious assets, like 2 holiday homes in the Bahamas worth $8 million, as well as 2 grand residences in Yorkshire worth $3 million. Now, all this takes the net worth of the princess to be around $1.5 billion. Thanks for watching the video. Comment down below your favorite part and let us know. Also, press the subscribe button and bell icon for regular updates.